Hello and welcome to another edition of It's Just Our Opinion. I'm Ray Long. I want to thank you for tuning in. I hope if you like it, you'll share it with your family and friends. Even if you don't like it, share it with them and show them something silly to watch. But as you can see behind me, the ocean and stuff, Regina and I are on the road again. We love to travel. If we have a free weekend, we like to get in the car and go. At our age, we've stayed at home too much, so we like to go. This weekend, we have been staying at the Lodge at Gulf State Park in Gulf Shores, Alabama. Now, if you're coming south and you need a place to stay, I highly recommend the Lodge. The staff is friendly. Everybody here is friendly. We have not had the first problem here this weekend. It's just been beautiful. Went down and eat the other night at a place called Food Craft. You won't get any better food than the Food Craft. The staff was just so friendly and kept making sure you had all you need. But you go to a lot of these restaurants and they bring you little tiny servings like you're on a diet. Well, I'm not on a diet. You can look at me and tell I'm not on a diet. But they brought huge servings out. When we left, we was totally full. It was just great. The service, the food, everything's great. So if you're coming south, I would highly recommend the Lodge at Gulf State Park in Gulf Shores, Alabama. Well, you look behind us, the weather just looks beautiful, and it really is. Today it's actually better than it was the last few days. It's been in the 50s and all, but the wind's been blowing, so we didn't get to do a lot of beach work, but we sure got to see it. We had good oceanfront rooms, so we could look out and see the beach and see the few people walking, but it's just beautiful, whether you can walk on it or not, just looking out and seeing the waves come in and stuff, just something about the beach, it just relaxes you. And so, hey, I love the beach. Regina and I come down as much as we can. Everybody knows we've been going to Var Beach here lately because that's where we got a granddaughter at now. But this time we chose to come to Gulf Shores, Alabama. And so glad to be here. It's a lot going on in the world right now, but something that's just really amazes me is our lotteries. We have two lotteries, the Mega Million and the Powerball. Of course, we don't have them in Alabama. We're still hoping to get there someday, but just across the line, Tennessee, Mississippi, Georgia, Florida, any of those places around us has got them. But nobody's winning. Nobody has won in several months. So they're growing. The Mega Million, which going to draw this coming Tuesday. They draw on Tuesday and Friday. The Mega Million is up to $850 million. Now, what in the world would you do with $850 million? Now, I know everybody says, oh, I could spend it. I could spend it if I got it. Well, it'd be hard to spend that much money. That's a lot of money, unless you was going to maybe try to buy a country or something. And, of course, I have no interest in that. But I do have three daughters and a bunch of grandkids that would all profit off of it. But can you imagine $850 million for the Mega Million? Now you say, I don't even like the sound of Mega Million because I'm not going to buy them. Well, you got the Powerball. The Powerball draws on Wednesday and Saturday. And guess what? The Powerball is up to $730 million. Now, some of y'all thinking, well, I don't want to win $850 million. It changed my life. Well, maybe you want to win the $730 million on the Powerball. I'm just telling you, I'm not greedy. I would be happy with the 730, and Regina and I have been, in some serious conversations about it, and she would settle for that too and not have her feelings hurt if she only won 730 million. Now, I know you say, well, Alabama they don't sell them. Well, we buy them other places. We know that Florida's got them, and we've got some tickets while we here this close to Florida, and we've also know that Tennessee's got them. A 30-minute drive from my house, Tennessee. So we keep them. Someday hoping we can drop that money in Alabama, though. It's up to our Alabama legislators whether or not they ever let the citizens vote on it. But anyway, go buy your tickets. I am encouraging everybody to go buy you your lottery ticket. If you only buy one, it's only $2. $2, hey, that's cheaper than a pack of cigarettes, which I hope you don't smoke because you shouldn't be smoking. But and if you buy one of these 20-ounce drinks at some of these service stations, it's nearly $2. So just give up one of them, go buy you a lottery ticket. $2. Try to change your life. A lot's going on right now, and just all over the world. People people's just concerned about a lot of issues. Everybody's seems to be divided over a lot of stuff, and that's just sad because America's, our name is United States of America, and that's where we need to be. We need to all try to find common ground and work together. But an issue going around right now, a lot of people still hadn't bought into is the COVID. Everybody remembers when it come out and started getting really big in February, March. Everybody said, well, it's just a political disease and all that. Well, we all know better than that now. We all know people that's died with it. Regina and I both had it. It's not something that's just made up, because I promise you, I was probably the sickest I've ever been, and got over it. But it's not a made-up disease. So many people say, well, as soon as the election's over, you won't never hear from it again. My friends, you look in the paper every day, there's people dying with COVID. I mean, I've lost a lot of friends that's died with it. We try to encourage you to wear masks and stuff when you're around, and I've done all that and still caught it, so I don't know how. But a mask is not 100% a cure-all by no means. But you need to do it. But the vaccines are out now, and they're out for older people, and they've been out for essential workers, medical workers and stuff. And you'd be surprised at the people that don't want to take the vaccine. Now, I'm going to take it, and I can't take it till after 90 days after my COVID's been gone, but I'm going to take it. And I would encourage all of you to take it, especially the older people that want to get out and go to church and buy their own groceries and stuff like that. They need that security. It takes 2 shots on the 2 that's out. But I would encourage, even if some of y'all are saying, I still don't think it's real, take your parents and take your grandparents, make sure they get their vaccines, and then you can be political about it all you want to and parade around your house and say it ain't real. But you look in the obituaries every day, people are dying with COVID. And so, until people get vaccinated and we get a grip on this thing, it's just going to continue to spread. And I don't believe in lockdowns and all that stuff. I think people ought to take care of themselves and be responsible. But I'm encouraging you right here, try to get the vaccine. And if you're against the vaccines, that's fine. Make sure your elderly parents and grandparents get them so that they can relieve that burden of worry about getting COVID when they go to church and go shopping. Again, as you look around, you see such beauty and stuff. And when I look at the water and stuff like this, it's so beautiful. It reminds me of something else that I seen last week that I thought was just beautiful. And that was Alabama holding up the championship trophy. Nick Saban, how good can you get? I mean, this guy has really, he's just good. He every year after year, he has a great recruiting class. And so, Regina and I, we love the ocean and stuff, but I just think that something right there beside it is watching Nick Saban hold up a championship trophy. Now, will he get one next year? I don't know, but he sure got one this year, and we're proud of him, proud of the Alabama Crimson Tide. We say all the time, Roll Tide, and we're gonna say it again today, Roll Tide, and get ready for next year. Hey, thank you again for watching. I appreciate you watching. If you like it, share it with your family, your friends, your neighbors. If you don't like it, hey, share it anyway and aggravate them. Let them see something that you didn't like. But anyway, I appreciate you watching. And look, I said some stuff here today that y'all may not agree with, but you know what it is? Hey, it's just my opinion.